Since it's Krishna Puja, I wanted to share, it took place over 4 years in Cabela in the 90s. And in the mid-90s is when we started hosting international pujas in Cabela. And so again, I was responsible for the registration and all the money things. So at the entertainment program at the end, it was customary for Shrimataji to offer money to the musicians. And so when it was time to offer the money, someone turned to me and asked me where the money was. And I didn't even know that I was supposed to bring money for the musicians. So this was at the time when the hangar was just across from the castle, of just 5-10 minute walk. But it was 1 or 2 in the morning. So I had to get up in the dark, walk to the castle. Luckily somebody opened the door and get the money, come back. So that was the first year. The second year I knew that this was necessary, so I thought, let me ask and find out how much money should be for the musicians. So I asked a yogi, please ask Shrimataji. So she told, and I prepared that amount, wrote up nice envelopes for each one with the, their names and everything, and was ready. So as the program was going on, the amount, I think it was for the tabla player, was not very much. And this tabla player played so beautifully. And I thought, oh my goodness, I think I'm in trouble. Because sure enough, at the end of the performance, Shrimataji, the message came from Shrimataji to please, one of the yogis came to me and said, how much should be given to the musicians, and the amount for the tabla player was more than I had. And I wasn't ready. I didn't have any more money. So again, I had to go back to the castle and get the money. But I have to say that when, the message came to me, but Shrimataji always knows exactly where we are in the hall. And when that message came to me, she turned her head and just a glance, but went like this to me. Like, it was a very Sri Krishna kind of a look, like, you didn't know. So, okay, next year, I thought, okay, this time I'm going to be so ready. I brought a lot of money. And this time even, Shrimataji sent a message. I didn't have to ask this time, because this play, this was a lila. She was really teaching me and showing me her nature as much as I could understand it, because it's so, amazing. But in the Sri Krishna lila, this time, she sent me a message saying how much it was for each musician. So, okay, fine, but I still brought extra money. Then the performance was on, and again I thought, oh my goodness, these artists are doing so well, I don't think this is going to be enough money. And so when it came time and the message came, and again she looked at me, because the amount was different, and I didn't have any different envelopes to make, to change it. So that was, that look from her was so telling, and it just made me realize that we need to be ready always, and ready for her play. And it was such an enjoyment for me. I always wanted to be prepared for things, but then with Shrimataji, you can never be fully prepared. Though I will say that the next year, I brought lots of money and lots of envelopes.